Kitsune plus the Mimic Octopus will make you quadrillions of dollars in Roblox Grow Garden. Now here's how. First things first, as you can see right here, I have an army of raccoons that have been stealing all these plants over from my main account. On my main account, I have a bunch of bone blossoms that are worth over $200 billion, and some of them right here, I'm actually trying to get them to be worth $500 billion. Now, what I'm basically going for is I have one account specifically for making it have the most expensive fruits. And as you can see right here, this bone blossom has all the mutations that I need. So using T-Rexes and Spinosauruses, these guys are basically like spreading all the mutations everywhere, so the rest of the bone blossoms are worth a lot of money. In my alt account, here's where things come into play so we can make quadrillions of dollars. Now, raccoons are good and all, they're great at stealing plants, but it's even better to replace them with a Kitsune army. The first things first, what we're gonna actually do right now is pick up our entire army that we do not want. So let's get rid of our foxes and let's get rid of our raccoons, and let me show you what's next. We're gonna place down my Kitsune, okay? Now, over on my main account, I have 3 corrupted Kitsunes, and those corrupted Kitsunes are making these plants have the corrupt chakra mutation or a 15x multiplier, and it's also giving them the foxfire chakra mutation, which is a 90x multiplier. That is the same mutation that right over here, my boy Kitsune also gets. It applies chakra and foxfire when it steals from a plant. But here's the thing, this actually stacks. So if you already have your corrupted Kitsunes on your main account that have applied it to all the plants, and your Kitsune steals it on your alt account, it duplicates the mutations and stacks them, turning them into a harmonized mutation. Not many people know about this because they don't have a Kitsune and a corrupted Kitsune, and they've never stolen it from their corrupted Kitsune's farm, or you get the point. And basically, it adds a crazy 190x multiplier for the foxfire, and it adds a crazy 35x multiplier for the chakra mutation. So let me go to pull up a calculator real quick and show you, and then I'm going to show you a strategy that's going to make you quadrillions of dollars. First things first, this is our homepage for the Milky channel. I just want to say thanks for everyone helping me reach 1,000 subs. We're on our way to 2,000 subs, so please subscribe. We're posting 2 videos every single day, so go check it out. Now we're over here looking at a bone blossom, okay? As you can see right here, this bone blossom without any of the chakra mutations is currently worth it's worth 533 million. So a 155 kilogram bone blossom is worth 533 million. If you give it chakra and you give it foxfire, it's now worth 55 billion. Not bad at all, right? But if your main account has this and they've already applied it with your corrupted chakra, and then your alt account steals it after 21 minutes of the Kitsune's ability, it's gonna turn this chakra into harmonized chakra, increasing it to a 35x multiplier. And it's gonna turn your foxfire into a harmonized foxfire, doubling the value of your plant. Now this is rainbow. It's already worth 5.9 trillion with only 3 mutations. That is mind-blowing. Now, as you can see, our Kitsune right here, the regular corrupted Kitsune, this is the abilities it has. It applies it every 20 minutes. And now, if we place down a regular Kitsune right here, okay, basically, here's how it works. Same exact thing. Every 21 minutes, it does this, and it has the foxfire chakra. So that is a 15x for the chakra, and that is a 90x for this. So if this guy applies it on the bone blossom, so picture this, the bone blossom, okay? I know, it looks terrible, bro. What even is this thing, dude? I have no idea what I just made. Okay, there you go, bone blossom, okay? So if the Kitsune now steals it, it basically doubles the mutation. It's gonna make it into a harmonized chakra and a harmonized foxfire, which that means it's gonna be it's gonna be a 225x multiplier. So without it, each pet has a 115x multiplier, okay? And together, it makes it into a 225x multiplier. That is really, really crazy. So yeah, that's how it basically works. It's very simple. So you want to have both of them set up. So this is going to be for the main account, okay? And then this is going to be for the alt account. So your alt account doesn't even need a garden. It can just steal. Now here's where things get very, very crazy. So if you have an army of Mimic Octopus, you don't need Kitsunes. Now it costed me around 350 Zen eggs to even hatch the Kitsune. As you can see, I currently have, I don't think I have that many. I have like 37 on this account. So yeah, it cost me a lot of Zen eggs to actually hatch this Kitsune. So if you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 Mimic Octopus, or even 7 Mimic Octopus, and you're not a brokey, meaning you got a lot of money, bro, you could have a 7 Mimic Octopus duplicating the Kitsune's ability and 100% applying these mutations, okay? So that means it's gonna guarantee apply chakra and foxfire chakra with its copy ability. As you can see, every 18 minutes, this is actually really good. This is basically going to be a Kitsune with only an 18-minute cooldown. That is insane, okay? So if you can get a rainbow mimic octopus, it'll be even crazier because it's going to be like 16 minutes. It's going to run the mutation, meaning it's going to be better than a raccoon at stealing. It's going to be faster than a raccoon at stealing. So you want an army of mimic octopus. And if you do so, every 18 minutes, it's going to mimic the Kitsune's ability and it's going to perform its ability. It's a guaranteed it's going to perform it. So that means it's going to guarantee apply chakra and foxfire from stealing these main plants over here. So it actually becomes better than the regular Kitsune. That's the crazy part about these mimic octopus. They're super OP. Like I'd rather have an army of mimic octopus in game. Roblox Grow Garden. Why are you so trash, Grow Garden? What's going on, bro? What is going on with this lag? But you get the point. Look at this lag. What's happening? There's nothing here. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Grow Garden's like breaking. But you get the point. So having an army of mimic octopus, they're all gonna run the same exact ability as the Kitsune, faster, and it's gonna be guaranteed. So that is the most deadliest combination out there. I'm still lagging, bro. I guess I can't even look at my pets. So as you can see though, in 16 minutes, he's gonna steal a bunch of things here and it's gonna bring it back to me. So let's see. I don't know if the Kitsune actually stole anything. I see the cooldown got reset. Maybe we can look up Bone Blossom. The game is just broken, bro. I don't even know what's happening. It's literally breaking on me. It already ran the ability, but I guess it got reset. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait 22 minutes. But yeah, as you can see though, Kitsunes are insane and there are so many plants that they can steal. And if you have literally these billion-dollar Bone Blossoms here, there is no reason why you shouldn't have a bunch of money, bro. I kind of feel like I got ripped off, bro. Where's my stuff? Where's my Bone Blossom you stole, bro? What happened? So yeah, it is also a guaranteed chance that it will steal the Bone Blossom. So that's a really, really good part. So let's go ahead and do the math. If a Bone Blossom gives you 3 Bone Blossoms minimum, they're all gonna have Rainbow, Harmonized Chakra. Actually, let's actually remove the Harmonized stuff. Let's go ahead and check it out without it. So we're gonna have Frozen. We're gonna have all of these mutations. Go ahead and put these down real quick. We want every single mutation here. Go ahead and do this. Okay, do that. There we go. Remove any of this. Perfect. I'm still applying all of these mutations and you're gonna take a look right now. You're gonna be like, what is going on here? All right, boom, 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 boom. This is all good. Just like this. Perfect, perfect. Okay, there we go. All right, so each of these Bone Blossoms at 155 kilograms with a 20% friend boost are now worth $62 trillion. $62 trillion per Bone Blossom. All right, now look what happens when you make it have Chakra and Foxfire. It's now worth $65 trillion, okay? If we remove Foxfire, we remove Chakra, it's $62 trillion. And then if, for example, my current Kitsune steals it from my main account with all these mutations on it, okay? It's gonna steal a $65 trillion one, all right? It's gonna remove Chakra, it's gonna remove Foxfire and add in Harmonized Chakra and Harmonized Foxfire, bringing up the value to $69 trillion for a 155 kilogram Bone Blossom. If you got 3 of these, you're stealing $209 trillion of Bone Blossoms in 20 minutes. Well, wait. Okay, well, actually, you're only going to be stealing 1 thing. If you have 5 Mimic Octopus or even 7 Mimic Octopus plus the Kitsune, you are now stealing 8 of these Bone Blossoms. You're stealing $556 trillion worth of Bone Blossoms every 16 to 20 minutes. Let that sink in. 16 to 20 minutes, you're making $500 trillion. So in 1 hour, you are now making $1.1 quadrillion. And that's only for 155 kilogram Bone Blossom. So if you get this up to 255 kilograms, you're now stealing $3 quadrillion every 1 hour. That is the most OP thing out there. So basically, here's the strategy. Our main account is gonna have corrupted Kitsunes, and it's also gonna have a bunch of T-Rexes to spread the mutations. Okay, so that's gonna allow it to spread. Same with Spinosauruses. Okay, this is gonna be like the best way to go about it. Now, if you have any iron skin, let this sink in by the way. If you have any iron skin pet mutations, let me show you what this does. Right here is every pet mutation, okay? And since you made it to the end of the video, I just wanna say thank you so much, by the way. And there we go, iron skin. 35 to 45% chance to recover stolen fruits. So if you have an army of iron skin, corrupted chakra, Kitsunes on your main account, they can actually get back whatever you're stealing. So you're now double duplicating and you're doing an infinite money glitch, an infinite fruit glitch, okay? So they all have iron skin mutation, okay, iron skin. Let's go and take a picture of that real quick. We're gonna move it right over here. That means we're now receiving recovered stolen plants. That is insane. Bro, this is gonna be crazy. This will be the craziest pet setup out there. T-Rexes, Spinosaurus, corrupted Kitsune, and then over here on my alt account, we're gonna have one one corrupted Kitsune. One regular Kitsune. All right. Make sure it has rainbow or something else, and then you're gonna have seven mimic octopus, and every single one of these guys are gonna also run this mutation, copy the ability. So basically, you are now stealing 8 fruits, all with harmonized chakra and harmonized foxfire for an additional 225x multiplier. Yeah, 8 of these are gonna be stolen, so they're gonna steal 8 fruits. Stolen fruits, okay, and it's gonna be per 16 to 20 minutes, okay? That's gonna be about 3 of these. Now, I only calculated like 16 fruits stolen per hour. Of course, it's gonna be more. It's gonna be 24 per hour, technically. I just kind of like lowball the numbers just because, you know, why not, right? But technically, if they're stealing within an hour, it's not gonna be 16, it's actually gonna be 24 because they're stealing 8 every 20 minutes. So you're gonna be actually making $4.5 quadrillion. That's insane. That is actually insane. So every 20 minutes, you're making $1.5 quadrillion. That's it. This is literally the meta. Now, there are some other things we can actually use. We can actually use like toy boosts to basically give these pets boosts. And that'll make their abilities even quicker than before, but there we go. That is about it. So everybody, hit the subscribe button, click on one of these videos right here, and help me reach 2,000 subs. Your boy Milky out. And of course, we're posting 2 videos every single day, so go ahead and check it out. Peace. Woo!